So welcome to another post bag. I don't do these that often, usually because I just open stuff as it comes in, but I was waiting for a few of these bits to come all at once so that I'd open them and then figure out what I'm going to do with them. But also a couple of people have sent me some packages, one of which I know what it is, and another from Mark Olson that I don't, so we're going to open it live. So yeah, let's get started. Now first up are these two little boxes. They came in a comically large Amazon packet, so that's why they're already out, but they are Dayton audio exciters. These are really exciting actually. So there's a guy, I think his name is Tech Ingredients is the YouTube channel's name, and I think he did a video something like the world's best speakers or something, where he used these are vibration speakers, so kind of like a transducer. You just put it on a surface, it vibrates and it makes it a speaker. Now it works differently on different surfaces, and Tech Ingredients was going through these surfaces and YouTube had recommended the video to me. Anyway, I watched it and I was like, wow, I can do something with this. So I bought a few other bits to go along with this, and these are the ones that have taken some time to arrive. So I bought a couple of these. And they're 8 ohm 20 watt, not that I'll be using 20 watts with them, but yeah, 8 ohm. So I'll put those over there for a second. And then we have this. Now, it's not really very special, but this is just some speaker wire. God, it's very professionally wrapped. So this is 10 meters of black 2 times 0.5, I guess that's the thing. Anyway, I'm going to be using this for my audio wire, but I don't need all of it. So actually having like some thickish copper wire around is probably a good idea. It'll be a lot more current savvy than the cheapo wire that I usually use. And the other thing I've got is in this horrible bag that's making a lot of noise, so I'll just quickly open it. I bought some of these. Now, come on now. There we go. Now, these are like DIN plugs. I think that's what they're called. But basically, they've got all the hardware I need for the connector on my amplifier. But it does mean, because the speakers have this specific plug for the Pioneer amplifiers, but it does mean I'm going to have to 3D print something for the cable to go into. So, well, not the cable, the connectors here to go into. And I'm kind of excited about doing that. In fact, I haven't even told you what this thing is going to be for. So I've got this sort of cupboard thing that I keep all my audio equipment on. In fact, let me just show you. So this here is my stereo system. I've got a Sony PL12D record player just there. I've got my Roberts RM20 radio just there. And I've also got a CD player and also the Roon audio player, which I still use. Down at the sides, somewhere there, and there, got a pair of speakers that came with the Pioneer record player. Now, I've actually got the original receipt for that. Let's have a look at that. So these are the original operating instructions. Basically, this is all documentation that came with the record player. So we have the operating instructions for the PL12D turntable. I did use this when I first used the machine because I wasn't quite sure. This is the cassette tape that is no longer around, the CT4. And this is the amplifier, so this is just operating instructions, so not really needed. The speakers, Leak 2000, registration guarantee. This is where the receipt is actually, so have the original receipt, hopefully. Not that you could read it, but there's an address on there. So this was first purchased in, is there a date on here somewhere? The 13th of July 1974. So this was, the original owner gave this to me for free. So he paid £150 for that. I wonder how much that would be in today's money. So yeah, we've got, is that just a different language? It looks like it. But this, look at that. So this is a schematic of the amplifier, which is pretty mega really. Do you know, I'd love, that would be nice framed really. But I might have to use this. So the idea for the audio exciters is to maybe put them into the cupboard doors. I don't know what it's going to sound like yet, so I'm not sure. But inside that cupboard there is my amplifier. So let me show you that. So this is the audio amplifier. It came with the record player. It also had a tape deck, but that stopped working, so that's gone. But this is the Pioneer SA500A. Now it's kind of cool looking for one, but also it's got a lot of input options. So phono 1, phono 2, tuner and aux, auxiliary input. We've got some things I don't mess around with, bass and treble. I'm not a big fan of messing with the sound of the audio. But also over on the speakers section, currently it's off, but we can turn it to speaker A, speakers off, B, and A and B. And so that isn't one speaker on the left and one speaker on the right. It's got two separate outputs. So what I can do is have the doors, so these doors with the audio exciter on the inside, have them as speakers B. So the pictures online sort of made this look a little bit bigger, but the idea is that you would stick it on this surface. There's enough space in here for that to sit there, and then I would wire everything up across and out the back, I think. So that's probably where it would go. But I don't know what these are going to sound like yet. I did watch a video online of somebody sort of demoing these on loads of different types of material, but on the website for Dayton Audio, it does suggest cupboard doors being an option. So if it works, that'll be cool. If not, I might put them under my desk to get audio out that way. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. It will be fun finding out though. I don't know. So at the moment I'm thinking about moving. So I don't know whether I'm going to do this before or after that. But if anyone has like any experience with these, the Dayton Audio website did say it was fine for cupboard doors as an example use. I don't know if it's going to actually sound all that good, but we'll find out. High fidelity isn't necessarily always required. Sometimes it's just background music, and that's what I like it for. So hopefully it'll work. If not, suggest something else. Maybe I'll put them underneath my desk and I can have music coming through my workbench or my computer desk. Next up, we've got something from Mark Olson, who told me he was going to send something. I don't know what it is, so ooh. So, hi David, here's a gift for you. It's a special version of Bodger. Booger? Hope you're well, Mark. Hello. It appears there might be some chocolate in there. Oh, the Bodger. I'm so sorry, Mark. Bodger, got you. Let's have a closer look at this. Oh my lord, this is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. So it's a badge, the Bodger badge. Look how cute this guy is. Oh my god, I can't control myself. That is incredible. So he's got all the components. God, he does this very well, look. So all the components are in here on a nice labelled card, no less. Wow, and that's the battery holder bit. And a pin as well. God, you are good. Mark, this is fantastic. Now what is this? It appears there might be some chocolate in here. Marabou. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think it says milk chocolate. And there are two of them. Thank you very much, mate. That is great. And what are these boards? Oh my. Oh God, look at those. Oh. So I made a 3D printed a TARDIS and stuck a light in it. This is incredible. Look at the detail on that. I don't know what goes on it. Let's have a look. What could that be? It looks like a little microchip. Fascinating. Let's have a little close-up look. Look at that beautiful Mark. You've done a fantastic job there. Wow. Oh, and let's look at this guy. That is beautiful. Oh my God, I've just realised what Bodger the Badger is. So there was a TV show in the UK called Bodger and Badger. That's exactly what Bodger is. Bodger and Badger, Bodger and Badger, da, 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 something like that. Basically, he loved mashed potato. That was his favourite thing. Oh my God, this is just the best thing ever. So if you want to, I don't know, did you make this, Mark? Is that you? Are you? Narwo, do you know, I'm going to have to find out. I'm so sorry. Head there and you'll be able to find one. Oh, it's a 555 and the TLC version, which is the low voltage version of the 555. So it'll run off a 3-volt battery. In my first version of the crap badge, I made a mistake and bought the wrong ones. Oh, mate, that is cool. Oh, also QR code. So are you going to focus? There you go. If you want to visit that, that's probably the URL. Oh, wow, there's a problem to solve here. It says important. As you ordered the Bodge version, there's an extra bit of work to do. There's an error on the This is so exciting. Do you know what? I could probably put out some of those crap crickets if people are happy with this. So there's an error here somewhere and we'll have to figure out what it is. Oh, I don't know what it is just yet, but we'll figure it out. So next up is something else from Sweden, actually. This is from Benny Hansen, who very kindly sent this. You did send it a while ago, I'm so sorry, but it went to my work address and I've not been able to go to the office, so I hadn't picked it up. But I've got it now, so let's find out what it is. I already do know what it is, because Benny got it from my Amazon wish list, which, by the way, rarely has anything on it, so if you go there now, there's probably nothing on it. But I saw this and thought, wow, that would be really cool to show everyone. And I haven't got one. Oh my Lord. It's like Dr. Octopus. So these are some like grabby arms. It's a PCB. Oh, they're quite tight. They're like helping hands, really. So I have got some other things that I use for this, like a PCB thing from Duratool. I've got a little metal one that holds PCBs, but these are just leagues above those for doing intricate work on wires or soldering wires together or just holding things in place. They're quite stiff, so maybe they'll loosen up over time. I mean, you don't want them to be completely loose. But the really cool thing about this, and this wasn't exactly cheap, so Benny, this is absolutely fantastic. I kind of put it on there just in case there were some millionaires watching, but it wasn't £1 million. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in buying this, or one like it, because Amazon will give you loads of suggestions. But this one is super cool because it has a light, like a little ring light that attaches. I think we're going to do a different, because it might take a while for me to set it up, a ring light with a magnifying glass. So yeah, let's see if how that looks. Let's have a little look. Ooh, that is going to be cool. I wonder if I could actually film through that. I probably could. So it should have varying levels of brightness. Yeah, it does. And 2 different colours, so warm white and cool white. So I can do this for all of my pointless selfies. No, I won't. That is amazing. So I've got more arms and all the parts. It has a not super weighty, but fairly weighty base that goes with it. the centre of mass will be in the middle and the arms around the outside, so it will be a fairly stable platform. And it looks like they just screw in. Yeah. God, nothing that gets grabbed by those is going anywhere. Inside the bag, it looks like we've got some little crocodile clips with heat shrink over the end of them, and they slot into the end of these arms. Oh man, this is going to be cool. And some zip ties. I wonder what the zip ties are for. Maybe that's something to do with the cable, perhaps. Anyway, Benny, this is incredible. Thank you so much. It's so generous. And I can't wait to get it all set up so that I can try it out with... Maybe we could try it out with the board that Mark sent. Maybe that could be the first project it's used on. So next up, I've got a couple of things that I've already opened, but we're going to properly take them out of the packet. These are some 14 segment LED displays. Now, I bought these because I have a project that I wanted to do. I tried to palm this project off on the Unexpected Maker, actually, because he's got his Whopper, which is from War Games. So it's the computer that has the code on it. So what I wanted to do was create a word guessing game that's interactive on the internet. So I'm going to hook these up with an ESP32. That's basically exactly what the Whopper is. It's an ESP32, I think, or is it maybe it's Pico? Don't tell me off. And these kind of exact displays and the same IC, which is the HT16K33. And so I thought we'd do some kind of interactive word guessing game on the internet with Twitter, potentially. I've already sort of had a look at some of the code. I was using just 7 segment displays, but it means you're kind of limited in the words that you can display. So that's what these are for. Lastly, got this big DHL package, which when was it received? July? Okay, so this came from a company, I think it's JLC PCB, so I wasn't sort of in a rush to open it. So I didn't purchase this. This is just them sending me things, which is very nice. But it's to do with their 6-year anniversary. I hope that's right now I've said that. So let's have a little look at what they sent. So if you remember, we did the Pride flag PCB design, and they kindly provided those boards for free. They didn't pay me to make the video or anything. I just asked them if they would be happy to make the PCBs for free, and they did. And to celebrate their 6-year anniversary, they decided to send me some stuff. Oh, it's PCBWay. God, who made the PCBs for the Pride flag? Was it JLC PCB or was it PCBWay? I think it was PCBWay, so... God, I just get mixed up. They're very similar. Except I think JLC might be cheaper, but still, PCBWay, thank you very much. So let's get some of this stuff out. Oh God, I basically annoyed them. I mean, it's a load of stuff I'm not really going to use. There's a t-shirt in here. It's in a horrible packet that's making a lot of crinkly noises. Trust me, I'm a PCB weigher. All right, let me get this out of the packet and then we'll look at it properly. Oh, there we go. That's the PCB weigher t-shirt. There is no size or label listed. So I guess I'm going to just have to try it on. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Large. Well, post-lockdown, it might be the right size now. So I think this is kind of funny because I ordered loads of different coloured PCBs from them, and they've sent me every one of their rulers, which is pretty cool, in all the different colours. Oh, that's a matte one. I have literally never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a matte PCB in real life. But that is proper matte. And a yellow. Oh, that one's kind of pretty. So they've all got this enamel coating. And two green ones. Oh, we're now kind of a bit too zoomed in. There we go. So I guess, does anyone want a ruler? I guess I can send them out to you. I'm happy to. I definitely don't need this many rulers. In fact, I think Steve, Chunky Steve-O sent me one. So he sent me a couple of stickers, 6 years of PCBWay. Again, sorry for calling you JLC PCB. A pen that I'll never use, but thank you all the same. I shall give it away. And got a badge. Trust me, I'm a PCBWayer. Hello, let's get this on. That's pretty. I guess is it so when you wear it, it kind of, oh yeah, man, that's cool. Oh, holy moly, look at that. Oh, I like that. Let's get the white PCB in there because that will reflect a bit better. Oh, maybe I'll turn the light off. Oh, that's pretty ace. Well, thank you very much, PCBWay, for sending all of this stuff. I mean, if anyone has any great desire to have a PCBWay ruler, they might actually give them out when they make PCBs for you anyway. But do let me know. I have no reason to use a ruler made of a PCB. I think I trust my metal ruler a bit more than this one. Well, thank you very much, Mark and Benny. Those like wonderful gifts. I'm really looking forward to playing with the Badger and also using the sort of magic arms to assemble it. So thanks, Benny. And everyone go check out the Bodger, the Badger. I can't believe I didn't remember the TV show. All right, I'll speak to you all again soon. If you've got a 4K display, you might well be able to make out some of these records. They're not in the greatest of shape, but I love them all the same. Oh, this one is my favourite. This is Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company. We've got some Simon and Garfunkel, Greatest Hits, always their best record. Got Desire by Bob Dylan. I think that's got Hurricane on it, hasn't it? Yeah, one of my favourite songs. What else have we got? Ooh, I think this one's one of the Unexpected Maker's favourites, War of the Worlds. There's a load in here.